Yeah, hello and welcome to the Monday night broadcast here on the ICC. 1 hour of chess explained. At least I tried to explain it, the weird stuff that I'm playing. So I'm going to request a new 5-minute game and see what happens. Hello and welcome also
Game started.
all of you in the chat. You know, what have I done to deserve this? The very first game and I get him. Oh, now he's going for the really cool stuff. E3, what the heck? What the heck? Ah, come on. It's just played very simple. Yeah, I'm playing quickly here. Trying to set up a minority attack with reversed colors. Why not? And also we know that playing quickly is usually quite a good recipe. Interesting, huh? Interesting way to play. So yeah, I'm kind of limited here a little bit. It's not so easy here to play b6. He's got lots of pieces on a6. How do I play that? Interesting. Bishop will probably come to d3. I wonder if I should go e5 here or so. I mean, it's not like he can do all that much. At least I don't see it. c4 or b5 are not exactly obvious moves. Interesting. g4, g5 might happen. Man, that was kind of clear that he would play that. So we got queens traded. The question is, do I have some active play here, some active plan? Can put the knight on c4 in a long, very long-winded maneuver. Still, maybe I should have played h6 here. Nah, yeah. I shouldn't have allowed g5. Nah, this, yeah, I played. This I just played too quickly. It's very clear that I shouldn't have allowed that. Okay. Yeah, g5 was a good move. I'm not sure about f4. If that was great for him.
Check.
If I go rook h8, he might have rook takes e6, which is kind of a sick tactic, but it is there. I get the e-file there. Maybe it doesn't matter.
Check.
Or is he just playing a king f2, rook e1? And then I cannot defend the pawns, or what's the deal? I have knight d8, which, okay, admittedly is not that great.
Time warning.
Okay. Rook e1 maybe.
Check.
No, I've got knight g5. Okay.
Check. Check.
Couldn't trade, unfortunately. It's still okay, this ending. I still should be okay here with the active possibilities. 29 seconds. The position is okay. Yeah, he will definitely play rook against rook. We know the deal. It's not there yet. It's still kind of interesting.
Check. Check.
King d3. Yeah, I have to play immediately here. And this is unfortunately a loss against him.
Check. 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 Check.
Yeah, we know the deal.
Black resigns.
As usual. This is, I mean, I really... anyway. So, let's go for the new game. Yeah, the funny thing is he's not doing that in over-the-board blitz. And, I mean, he knows why. He really knows why. So... Okay, I've got a request out for a new game. Yeah, I mean, at the end was 10 seconds. I don't get a new game. It's kind of weird. I'm in the pool for a while, and there are many players going on. Okay, Metabolics. Let's see what Metabolics is doing. I don't really recall any particular game, but I've played him 9 times before. So, got a King's Indian. Play the Petrosian system and see what Metabolics is doing. Okay. I play him because I cannot ban anybody, you know. This is the 5-minute pool, which... What happens here, by the way? Isn't that a bit weird? G6 and G4. Make partridge boy asks if I offer group coaching. Yeah, in chess clubs, for example, I do that. Online, this is somewhat rare request, but it usually doesn't work out. Yeah, over the board, that face punch thing is a real option. Okay, I'm ready to jump into G5 here. It cannot be bad to have one pawn that early on.
Check.
And let's go H4. I guess Metabolics now has to suffer somehow. Get him to play me right after Olegas. That sounds funny, yeah? Buying tons of elephant shit and send it to people. It's sounds funny. Okay, so if I take with the queen here, d3 is a bit of an issue. I want to take with the rook then, but then f3 happens. Oh, not so nice. That's not so nice. Makes h5 look a tad stupid. Okay. But here I can take on c5, right? There's nothing particularly wrong with that. I wonder if taking on d6 is actually a good idea here. Or just take on h5. c4 is weak. c4 is weak. I still take it. Well, that's not a Benoni structure. That was a King's Indian. I think what I did was fairly okay. Just that h5 was ill-timed. I think I should have prepared that a little bit better. So, yeah, rook c8 is coming. My intention here was to play c5 and just give away a pawn. I don't know if this is a fantastic idea. Could be one of those famous last words concepts. Bishop to b4, of course, also would be nice. I still like this idea. Maybe it is entirely wrong. I would like to get pressure on the pawn. Like knight e2, c1, d3, bishop c3, this kind of thing. And knight b5 also was possible. Yeah, that's possible. I mentioned in the chat that this was a good idea. I wasn't sure. Yeah, this is not great. Yeah, what I played here is not great. He's got rook h8. And now rook h8 again. And he's got the bishop pair. Yeah, I misplayed that. Out of this basically winning opening. I mean, I got this. Okay, so he's just pushing everything. Probably correctly. Not happy.
Check.
Phew, those pawns will be very dangerous. Black pawns. Yeah, I basically have to play e5. And then push for knight f4 coming. Yeah, bishops are usually very good in supporting those pawn pushes. And this is no exception. Knight to f4 would help.
Time warning.
Maybe I can do this.
Check.
So maybe bishop e5 or something is good for him. Yeah, of course, I understand that you prefer black. I also prefer black, but I cannot change it anymore. I'm white in this position.
Check.
I'm not sure that this was so great actually. So I can start to push those pawns. Okay, no. Don't want to go to e3. Okay. Bishop e5 probably will do the trick. What the
Check.
heck? What the heck? Ah, what a game! Just king d6, of course. Yeah.
Check. Check.
I don't understand why he just isn't playing b2. We will win on time, of course. b2 wins. God.
Check. White forfeits on time.
Wow. Oh my God. Yeah, what did I do with this opening position? Oh my goodness. Anyway, I think I need to get a win in here badly. Those two games really sucked. I mean, you know, after move 13, black can basically resign here. And I managed to screw that up. Yeah, h5 was mistimed. I just have to play a normal move there and black is just lost. Okay, anyway, let's get a new game in and try to do better.
Game started.
Ray OSX, maybe. So, what does Ray do? Yeah, well, this is generally quite a nice line for white. Let's see, do I take? I think I take first. Yeah, here the idea is to play e4 and try to use the 4 against 3 majority on the king side. Yeah, knight to b4 I definitely have to prevent. So I want to take this bishop and he moves it away. Probably a good idea. So what is he doing here? Going to d3 maybe with the queen, or I don't really like to see that. If I go g4 here, I mean, he has to go back, right? Or is there some kind of weird miracle tactic here that I don't see? With the knight discovery, it's hard to believe. No. Bishop g6 looks like the only move. I don't see a tactic. Yeah, it's tough. The question here posed in the chat, how to improve clock management. Yeah, okay, black decides to incorrectly sacrifice. Yeah, what can you do? It's probably not working objectively, but still in a blitz game, many weird things can happen. So I'm going back. So what to do here? Probably has queen f6 lined up. I can bring more pieces over, but I don't know. What about bishop h3? Then there's probably h5. Rook d1 looks kind of normal. Yeah, it's hard to answer this question, McPartridge boy. I mean, I need to win a game now, and I really want to win this game. So, is there anything I can do here in particular? I can bring the bishop around, but I'm not sure that it helps that much. If I go b4 in this position, where is he going? He probably will take. No, that doesn't work. Knight e6 doesn't work, so let's do it. I mean, one of my main mantras in chess is keep it simple. If you see a simple solution to the position, it's oftentimes the best solution. Don't try to find something fancy. Try to find something that you can manage. This is really important. People often try to overcomplicate things, where a good simple move would be fine. Okay, I'm not sure about this, as maybe this bishop needs to cover the dark squares, but yeah, knight e5 could be a problem. Yeah, it's not so easy to play. That's never working in a computer sense of way, black's play, but it's really dangerous practically. Maybe bishop b2 was wrong. Yeah, just a good strengthening move. If I take here, he probably will take with the knight, but I think I still do that. That feels like correct. So rook d2 and then double. I would like to move this knight just to pin him here, but knight a4 is such a weird move, and I don't have an easy way to double. Okay. Yeah. It's much easier to be black here. Even like knight g6, knight to f4 is difficult to play against. I can just take then. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure that if knight g4 is threatening that much. Okay, this one. Queen f3. Knight h3 at the end.
Check. Time warning.
Queen h3 I went, not knight h3. Knight h4, queen h3 should be okay. Knight f4, knight e2 as well. Don't see much happening here. Maybe I could have just taken d6. I don't know. I'm definitely threatening to take f4 now. Okay. Now I shouldn't be checkmated.
Check. 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 Check.
Puh.
Black resigns.
That was tough. That was tough. I think that was pretty dangerous somehow, at least in a practical game. Really, yeah. I mean, the thing is, if he goes bishop g6, he's just extremely. I mean, this is the best move, but I just have a really. Sorry, come on. I just have a really nice position here. Bishop b3, rook d1. That's really nice, and I think from a practical point of view, this is interesting. It's not objectively correct, but it is an interesting decision to fight. Okay, so new game. Tough games. Hi Tony. Some interesting guys in the chat.
Game started.
Coon Fox, he usually plays knight f3 if I'm not mistaken, so. Yeah, this line didn't serve me all that well recently. I think it's quite good, but I overdid it with the funky attacks. But I want to try again with this h5 business. Okay. What's your highest rating here on ICC? Do you mean my highest rating?
Check.
This is going to be dangerous. I can bishop d4 check. Will already win some stuff. Knight d4 is also pretty tempting.
Check.
Okay, I'm checking him. King h1 I can take on g3. My all-time high in the 5-minute pool is 2550 or something like that. I can take on g3. I just wonder, what about knight e5? I don't know. I mean, that really doesn't do all that much. I'm grabbing a pawn, but that's it. Knight e2. It just leads to such funny positions here. This line. No, I'm not playing with other accounts. If I do this, where do you go? Not to g3, I presume. Rook f3 maybe. Yeah, yes, survived that. No, I don't play the modern defenses, black. Is it reliable on the high level? Probably not. It's one of those openings that give such a wide variety of dangerous options that I think for the strongest players in the world it's a little bit too much, that they feel they don't want to be ready for all the dangerous lines. I didn't really think this through properly. Yeah. What a strange move. The modern defense, yeah, it will often transpose. Yeah, and indeed, at the club level, this is a perfectly okay opening. Also on a somewhat higher level than the club level. It's just difficult for top players. They have to prepare so many dangerous lines. Yeah, b4 is good. Why do I get problems against Coon Fox in recent games? This is really strange. I've played him tons of times and just won like every game. And last couple of games I get in trouble. I probably play wrong openings against him. Well, this h5 business, I mean, it had a good position, come on. I don't believe it for 1 minute, what he did. Giving me the h file and everything. But this position sucks. It really sucks. Rook a7, what kind of chess is that? Yeah, but I have to. It's tremendously bad, really. What an ugly move. And d6 is hanging. Blah. Yuck. Yeah, let's see. Probably there is some kind of killer here. some killing move. If he takes rook a2, I'm back in business, I think, but what the heck? Queen c8 or what? Rook f7. Help! I just don't see it. What is the thing? What's going on? What is happening here? Am I losing? I don't see it. I just see a check. Okay. I still just see a check. So a2. Now I'm threatening queen f3 and a1 queen.
Time warning.
I know, come
Check.
on. That cannot work.
Check.
Absolutely not.
Check.
Yeah, he has to play rook ft. King g3 is made. And here, where is the mate here? I don't see it at the moment.
Check.
I mean, thing is, he's not threatening anything here. Queen c8, I just go back. There is no mate threat.
Check.
King f3. I don't see a mate. I really don't. I mean, I still will work with checks only.
Check. 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 Check.
So, how to win here? He has one check and I play knight d8. That's the end of his checks. But I don't see a mate. I really don't see one. But this will probably do the trick. Queen d7 next, it will be a queen trade. Oh, he's just going back. Anyway, queen doesn't have anything good to go.
Check.
What the heck? Now I'm blundering this bloody pawn. I should have just... I don't know. Just stupid play. Oh, I only have 5 seconds.
Check. Check. Check.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff. I didn't look at the clock. Oh my god.
Time.
Come on. Hey, Jesus Christ. Oh, what am I doing here? I really should maybe change this show somehow, yeah. It makes no sense, yeah, to play those crappy games after 12 hours of teaching. Oh my god, now I have to beat Olegas. Unbelievable. Okay. Let's beat him.
Check.
Okay. with the with the pawn, but it seems unlikely. You will always get those positions.
Check.
Okay, winning seems difficult, but let's see. So taking there, rook d7, takes. How to do this here? Rook d7, takes. Well, I mean,
Check.
of course, all of this is very drawish, but we know the deal. Yeah, not ideal. I have to defend this position here. And this isn't even a clean draw. And I had to think that a little bit because this is just quite unpleasant. Yeah, he's got h4. I have to do this first.
Check.
One minute 43. I'm sorry for not talking too much, but you really have to focus.
Game of drawn.
It was a repetition. So, woo, suffering the whole time. It's still bad. It's still bad. I don't know. This is not the idea of fun, you know. I actually made a mistake there. You know what I wanted to do here, you know. So in this position, I don't have to do what I did. I made a mistake. I was thinking I can play this move. And I thought, okay, he will take rook b1, but this is nonsense. He has rook c2. And this is what I totally did not see. And here I'm suffering, of course, after rook d7. And I don't have to. I mean, this position is equal. I can play whatever.
Game started.
Boy, tough. Okay, now let's see what I can do against Flyaway. Did I actually win a game in this session? I really wonder, did I win a game in this session? I don't remember. Ray OSX, I won one game, but other than that, it's pretty rubbish. Okay. Yeah, I'm playing in a simul this Saturday. You're welcome to join. Looking forward to it. So what's going on here? I can move the queen a million times. I really can. Taking on b2, is that too risky? It probably is, but at this stage I'm all in for risk. So is my queen getting trapped? Maybe. But if not, this is a good position. A bit cheeky, this queen raid, but knight d2 could be a problem. No, it's okay. I have to find some solution to play better. I mean, I'm really tired when this show starts, but this shouldn't be I mean, I should do something about it. I mean, I'm happy that I have that much work, but the Monday is very busy nowadays for me. Yeah, what is he doing? I mean, this stuff, knight to c4, maybe. a3, that's an interesting move. But again, after rook b1, I can probably take the a3 pawn. And that's true, yeah, David says g6, eh? With such a long thing, you actually have the same position like in the chat and on the actual board. I'm kind of wondering. You know, this guy has a ping problem. Now the move is up. Okay, I think I probably want to not take there. Rather go to a3. Bishop a6, just to gain a bit of time. Makes sense. The good thing is, if I'm not getting checkmated, this is nice. Then this is a nice position. So, okay. So now he cannot castle. Yeah, that's not so easy. I mean, he cannot castle here. And I don't see a good move for him. I really don't. What is he supposed to play? C3, maybe like opening it up, but it doesn't. Yeah, I have rook b8, for example, or I could try like queen d3 here. Rook b8 looks good though. Looks weird. Eh? Pawn takes, rook takes, and he's 3 minutes.
Forfeits due to disconnection.
Yeah, I don't know. He had a real big connection problem. So anyway, I've gained a couple of points from that game, and now I have Jerome in the final match. And let's see if I can do something against Jerome. With a win, that session would be somewhat okay again. Yeah, this is the main line of the Meroxy bind. And I have a soft spot for knight c2. Yes, but I think b3 is right. Some people try knight b4 now, but then I just go back. Yeah, we'll see what happens. The Meroxy bind is not easy to play against. Or is he playing like knight g4 or something? The knight is unprotected. I'm a tad unsure here. Maybe knight g4 is possible. So I go b4 now. That was the idea. Yeah, so rook b1. I think I want to get out of the diagonal. Yeah, I try to retain as many pieces as possible because of my space advantage. This is why I think knight g4 could be an idea here for him, just to trade some pieces. Unfortunately, f3 is not a move for me. It's still knight g4. Yeah, this looks interesting. So I think I go queen d2. Now knight e5 maybe is an idea. I would like to answer. It's an interesting move. I would like to answer knight e5 with knight d5, but for that I have to cover e4. So f3, but then there's knight g4, unfortunately. And that is not good at all. Not good. Queen d2, knight e5 is tough to play against. Yeah, f3 knight g4 is just good for black, unfortunately. Bishop d2, queen to b6. c5 maybe. I don't quite trust this. I don't quite trust this. f4. Maybe. Interesting suggestion. We'll see. Knight g4, bishop d2, queen b6. I was thinking c5 would work. He just drops back. Okay. Well, here I have knight d5, which is, I think, okay at least. Maybe you can even go knight d3. Maybe I have g4 there. Maybe bishop c3 is what I should have played. A very difficult position. Oh, he just takes it. Okay.
Check.
So I wanted to just take e7 here. Yeah, with discussing the game in chat, I mean,
Check.
usually there's also a pretty substantial delay. So sometimes I see like moves in the chat and the position is already over. I mean, over. You know what I mean. The position is not on the board anymore. So let's go here. Yeah, he might want to try to enter. Let's do this. Oh, actually, bishop to d4. I have to be observant. And the a-pawn. I really have to take care of the a-pawn. That there's not some kind of something bad happens with the a-pawn. Okay, so here I have to jump to d5, I guess. Back. He's got the check now on d4.
Check.
And now my idea is, no, not g4. Let's do this. Cover d4. I want to bring the king into the game. I just want to ever have something better here. No, probably not. Now that looks good. Can bring the king up to f3. And black has no real ideas. Okay, this one. But this I'm happy with. This ending is a pawn up, and he doesn't really have anything great going there. d5 I can take. That's really important.
Black resigns.
Due to that one. Okay, so you know what happened? At the end I actually won some points, right? Yeah, almost. I lost like 4 points. Yeah, it was a really sketchy session as it was last week. Or shall I try for one more game? Come on, I play one more game. If I win this, I'm actually out there with a slight plus. Maybe I get Olegas again. Oh my god, I really don't want to. Do I have to?
Game started.
No, playing web. Who's web? New guy. And the Benko, at least I know something. People really play this line religiously. No, I'm not playing the check Benoni. Not that it is so bad, but I really prefer something more dynamic. And that's not Simon Webb. Simon Webb is dead, actually. Simon Webb died a couple of years ago. He was murdered by his own son, which is not a great way to go, I guess. Okay. Queen e2 is a really strange move. How would you develop after that? Oh my god. So it was a good decision to start this game. Your queen?
Check.
Okay, let's not talk too much and really win this. Like rook d1, is that still something? No. So, if I take on c6, I will be an exchange up at the end. Okay, I'm taking this. And this isn't actually, I mean, okay, I should win it, but
check.
Well, there's knight c6 at the end. What kind of nonsense is that? Oh my god.
Check.
The knight on a8 is of course completely trapped. But this is equal material. This is equal material. How did I manage that? That's really cool.
Check.
Amazing. What did I do there? What happened? What happened here? That's bizarre. I'll check that afterwards. So, yeah, okay. Taking. No, probably like move the rook better. Yeah, now I'm a pawn up. I see. Okay, if I take it c4, not quite promoting. Let's start with this. I'm still kind of in shock that this is how this unfolded.
Check. Check.
What's going on here? Please don't tell me this is still not clear. Don't tell me that. Let's just see. You have to keep the pawn, otherwise it won't work. Yeah, that's now I'm fairly certain that I'm going to do it, but that was such a weird game. What a weird game. The winning idea now is rook e2, c2, and then bishop b2 or bishop e3. Okay, I'm also threatening bishop e3 now.
Check.
Yeah, okay, it was too late.
White resigns.
Oh my god. What happened? I really need to check this just for a minute there. So what was going on in this position? So this. So okay, I take the queen. That is not wrong. So check. And now king e7. Yeah. King e7 probably. It wasn't like very intuitive. I mean, this is hanging. Yeah, I'm a queen up. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, I played this, and he played this. Oh, just 94, of course. Yeah, of course. And here, this isn't actually... I mean, it is winning as well, but that is really... Really small, really small change compared to what I had. But I don't screw it up. And rook e3, yeah. Whew. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this roller coaster ride of a show. At the end, I actually won a couple of points, but it was still quite shaky. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all of you in the chat as well. Bye-bye.